Alhamdulillah wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa man wala. Okay, before we start or we continue today's ayah, we're going to revise a bit on exception because we saw, I think, one or two maybe illa before this, but what we saw is not the exception one. We saw is the like hasr one, the manfi one, the negative statement, no generality. Okay, so today we're going to revise this. So for this topic, istithna, there are three parts to this kind of style of jumlah. Okay, the first part is the generality or mustasna minhu, or meaning the general statement. Okay, the general statement. And then we have the tool of exception, the other tool istithna, which we will focus on illa mainly, but there are other tools like ghair also in the Quran. And then the last part is the exception itself. What are you singling out from that sentence? Okay, so three parts: the general statement, the tool of exception, and then what are you singling out from the general statement. Okay, so here we have very simple examples. The students understood except Muhammad, right? So the students understood, this is your general statement, and then this is your tool, illa, and then Muhammad is the exception to this rule. So he's the only one who doesn't understand. Okay?
Yes.
So we have two kinds. When we have all three parts of the istithna, then it's called al-istithna at-tam. Tam meaning complete, right? All three parts are present. And then when we don't have the generality, which is what we sometimes see, right? Or we have seen in this surah, at least the one that the illa that we have done, this is the manfi one. Is the where you don't have your generality. So for example, here we have the example, I ate nothing but an orange. Okay, so you don't have a general statement. I ate is not a general statement. The statement is I ate an orange, basically, right? Just that you add nothing but in there. Okay, so there's no generality here. This one is istisna naqis. Okay, usually this kind of istisna is a negative statement, although very rarely we can have positive statement also. Okay, so we're going to focus on the tam today, where we have all three parts present. And we have two kinds from this, which is muttasil and munqati. Okay, the i'rab is the same, okay, for both muttasil and munqati. Basically, muttasil is when the exception is the same type as the generality. So meaning that just now, this is our example here. The students understood except for Muhammad. So Muhammad being part of the student. Okay. Munqati is when the exception is not the same type as the general statement. Okay. But the i'rab for all is the same. Okay. So meaning for the muttasil, okay, we can have two types. We can have the sound statement or the negative statement. So the one that we have, the one that we've just basically our most basic example is a sound statement. There's no negative, there's no negation, there's no question there, right? Just a generality, the rule, and what is being what is being singled out. So this is the this is tam and musbat, meaning sound and complete. Okay, this is a sound statement and it's complete. And then Muhammad is part of the students. Okay, in this case, the i'rab of the one being singled out is always going to be nasab. Okay, it's always going to be nasab. A second. Okay, and then muttasil, we can also use negative statement in it. So same example, just make it negative. So the general statement here is the students did not understand. Okay, all the students didn't understand except for Muhammad. Okay, so here you have an exception. So you have a generality, you have your tool, and you have the one that you single out. So only Muhammad understand now. Okay, and in this case, in the negative statement, Muhammad, the one that you singling out, can be nasab or can be rafa. Okay, both is possible. Same for the munqati. Okay, so we have a sound statement here. Our general statement is the house was burnt. Okay, ihtaraqa bait. The house was burnt except kutub, the books. Okay, so here we have exactly the same, right? We have a generality, we have a tool, and we have what is being singled out. Okay, so the i'rab wise is the same. Kutub is always going to be nasab. Okay, the only difference in this example and in this example is that books is not part of the house. Okay, books is not part of the house. So that's the only difference. So from i'rab you cannot see. Okay, you need to know from you will know from the context basically. Okay, and we also can make it negative. So this time the house was not burned. Okay, only the books was burned. So again, in a negative statement, what you single out can be nasab or can be rafa. Clear? Inshallah. Any questions for now?
Have to
Only
see
the
the
terms we cannot
put into
remember.
practice.
The terms we cannot remember.
Okay, the only term that you must remember is istithna. I
Istithna,
think you can
okay.
remember this, right?
Yeah,
So
it's-
from the same root letters and family, you get mustathna. Okay, the one being singled out, the ism maf'ul. Okay, so
Okay.
just remember this, istithna and mustathna from the same root letters and same family. This is family 10, obviously. So this is the only two terms that you have to remember. You don't have to remember all this, the tam, the nakis, the muqatit, the mutasil. Although if you remember, obviously when you read the Iraq books, they might come in handy. Otherwise, we won't be using them that much. Okay. The only thing I want to put into your attention is when it is the negative statement. Okay, we said that the i'rab of the thing you single out can be nasab or can be rafa. Okay, when it is the same state as the generality, the general statement, then you might see it being called badal. Instead of using the term mustathna being singled out, it might use the word badal. Okay, so for example, here we have they did not have witnesses. Okay, lam yakul lahum, they did not have witnesses except themselves. Okay, so anfusu here is rafa, is the same status as your shuhada. So that's why they call it a badal. Okay, that's the only thing. Otherwise, it's gonna be nasab most of the times. Okay, so with that, let's come back to our i'rab. Ayah 47. Let's translate first. Sister Zarina.
Oh, okay.
Oops.
So,
Mhm.
Ola will be he said, the he refers to Yusuf alayhi salam.
He said,
As you will plant, you will plant or you will sow. That's
yes, you all will
who
plant
all will plant. Some
sab'a sinin.
for plant for
Yes,
for 7 years.
yes,
Who the
7
four?
years.
And then
Da'aban,
as usual, I said.
yes, as usual. Fama, this is, that day we said, this is ma syartiyah.
yeah. Okay. Can we say and that? Oh. that which you have. No.
Okay. Yes, you can say that which or whatever, right?
Whatever you harvest.
Okay. Whatever you harvest. Fa here
Fa.
is the beginning of our Jawab Irsyad.
Emotion.
Hmm?
So, is it? Macam apa?
Maybe
No,
no need
that
to translate that. Yeah, then
translate.
whatever you
Yeah,
harvest,
leave it.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
leave it.
leave it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
leave it.
Leave it.
In its ears.
Yes. In ears, in its green, in its leaf, whatever. Mhm.
Yeah, the sheath. Yeah.
Okay. Until here lah. So this is our hal. Okay. Illa. Now, yes, Sister Zarina, you still can continue.
Illa is the you just told it. Is the
Mhm.
adatu istithna.
Yes. How do we spell that?
Yeah, alif lam
Mhm.
with the hamza at the bottom, and then
Okay,
the
Istithna. Okay,
is
Istithna
okay.
is family 10 master.
Yeah. I
It's
got
not
the is.
it's not Hamzah. It's not Hamzah at the
Oh,
bottom. Oh yeah. Okay, maybe
I
this
saw
is
that.
I think yeah, I think this is actually a typo. Okay, so it shouldn't have a
Oh,
Hamzah at the bottom. Okay, it's just
okay.
Hamzatul Wasl actually. Al
Okay.
Istithna.
Hamza
Okay.
tu also. Yes.
Mhm.
And then it is so sinta
Mhm.
and then sa
Mhm.
and then na. So the noon, alif, and hamza.
Yes, good. And then we have Qalilan.
These are
This will be
the mustache na.
yes, same root letters, so it can
Plus,
follow
yes,
mus,
starts with the mim,
tas,
then sin, and then ta, sa, and then noon with the what do you call, alif maksura.
yes, correct. And what will be the status of this mustasna?
Is nasab. So,
Yes, correct. So it's mansub bil.
mansub bil fathah.
Yes, good. What about the sarf for this word?
I have the sound.
Kof
Korean.
lam lam eh.
What's the root letters?
Kof, lam, kof, ya, and lam. No, kolis, no, kof, lam.
Kof, lam, and
Ya. Is it on the lam?
Qalilan.
Lam. So kof, lam,
Kof,
lam. Is
lam,
it?
lam.
Yes,
Kof,
Kof, lam,
lam.
and lam.
Oh.
Yeah, so this is muda'af. So family.
Family 1.
Yes. So what's
One.
our Madi? This is yeah, I think this is a few families. I have here with me Doroba. So
Kola la yakli lu. No,
do we say
kola.
kolala? Yes.
Yes.
Kola.
Yeah. If Doraba yakilu. Yakil.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yaki with the
Yakilu.
yakilu.
Yes. Okay, you see Shadda, but it's not family 2. It's family 1 because it's double root letters. And then what is our ism fa'il? Huwa.
Qailun.
Mm.
Qalilun. No? Oh.
Think about dolla.
Qalun.
Dolin. So
Yes. Qalun. Okay. And this word qalilan, is it singular or plural?
Singular.
Yes. And what is our plural? Or actually, before that, what is the kind of word for this word?
The qalilan. So looks like an isim fa'il. Isim sifat?
Yes, it is isim sifah. Okay, this is the singular, so the jamak will be.
Yeah. I wrote this somewhere, but I can't find it. Today my notes are messy.
Okay, we
Yeah.
have a
What?
few. We
Yeah,
have
Could appear somewhere else.
like masajid. So
Massage. So
put it in masal.
Qali,
Masa.
Maqalin. No,
No, without the ma. So start with ko.
Okay. Oh yeah, this because
So maybe that's not a good example. So yes, so it's kola il. Okay,
Oh, I
like
will never know this.
masajid, but without the ma. Okay, so kola il. We also have qil la And we also have qilal. Okay, we have these three.
Oh.
If you cannot find qaf lam, here we have qala. Next page, here we have qalil. Okay, so the plural
yeah, plural.
aqilla, qalail, and qilal. Okay, so let's just translate this part first that you already translated actually. So leave it in its years.
Except a little.
Yes, except a little. A little or a few. Okay, good. Okay, Sister Hamisa.
Okay,
Mimma
mim
ta'kulu.
is mimma is half of jar.
Mhm.
Mim half of jar. Ma is it isim masul?
Yes, it is. So what status would it be?
Majrur
Fi mahali.
fi mahali jar.
Yes, because okay. So just a point of benefit, when the ism is mabni ism, meaning it's gonna be fixed. Okay. Then we don't say it's majrur, we say fi mahali jar. Okay. And then later when we come to words that end with weak letters, then I'll go through that again because we have a request. So yes, fi mahali jar, and well yes, because it's an ism majrur, and together
Muta'alliq bil
ya ayah. What is it muta'alliq to?
fazaru.
Fazaru. Okay, maybe we come back to that.
I think it goes back to Kali.
Okay, we come back to that when we translate. So ism mausul need a.
Sila.
We say
Wajumlah ba'daha fi mahali.
fi mahali. Wajumlah ba'daha is the silatul.
Silatul mausul la mahala laha min al-i'rab.
Yes, correct. La mahala laha min al-i'rab. Finish this. Ta'kulun.
Ta'kuluna fi'il mudari' marfu' bi subutun nun. Wa wa fa'il is nun jama'ah. Sorry, waw jama'ah.
Yes, wow is
Dhamir muttasil fi mahali rafa' fa'il.
yes. Fi mahali rafa fa'il. What's our root letters?
Akala hamzah kaf lam
Family.
1.
Akala.
ya'kulu.
Good. Yeah. Dulu, what's our masdar? Very easy. Akl. Aklun lan lin. Okay. Fahuwa?
Kilun.
Yes. Aki. Good. What does akala means?
Eat.
Yes. So let's translate that. Mimma ta'kulun.
From which you eat.
Yes. So what do you think? From which? A little from which you eat. So what do you think is muta'alliq to?
Whatever you harvest here.
Whatever you harvest, except a few from which you eat. So that which goes back to what?
The ear, is it? Does it go to Sumbu?
Qalilan.
Yeah, to Qalilan just now, Sister
Qalil.
Zarina, you already said.
Qalilan.
Yes. Okay. A little from which, meaning a little that you leave aside, right? Sorry, a little that you eat. Yes. They said that leave all of it in its ears, except a little. This little you can eat. Understand? from which you eat. So, how is it muta'alliq grammatically?
To the isim fa'il, right? The pseudo verb.
There's an
No?
easier one.
Oh, easy one.
Oh, the sifa.
Yes, how is it sifa?
Yeah, because it's
Oh,
the
yes,
nakira, you
qalilan.
know, the
Yes, qalilan is
Qalilan.
nakira, and then you
yeah.
have a jar wa majrur, right? So,
Yeah.
you put, I guess here, after qalilan, okay, you put, how do you say this? Wa? Not jumlah, but
Shibhu
Wasifah.
jumlah.
shibul jumlah ba'da will be fi mahali what?
Same as nasab.
Yes, because it's a sifa.
Sifa.
Sifah.
Yes, sifa li
Qalilan.
qalilan. Clear? Inshallah.
Inshallah.
Can everybody? Any questions? Okay. If no questions, we can move on. Sister Farzana, let's see if you are breaking or not.
My
Yes.
connection is so weak, so I may
Oh.
not be able to speak properly. You may not be able to hear me.
Alhamdulillah, now it's fine. Yes.
It's
Do you have a
fine.
question to Qalilan?
No, I got it now. Alhamdulillah. I'm
Okay.
listening, so Alhamdulillah, it's easy for me now.
Okay. Alhamdulillah. Yes. So, moving on. Summa.
Summa no, it's not Atifa.
Why not Atifah?
Atifa. Yes, because
Yeah, it is Atifah. Good.
okay.
And to the next one also, Ya'ti.
يأتي it's فعل مضارع.
I think this is your question, this question that you have, right? So,
Yes.
yes, before we do the Iraab, maybe let's do the Sarf first.
Okay. Ata is
What's the root letters?
Alif, Ta, Ya,
Not
Ata.
Alif. Not Alif. Alif is never a root letter. I think you mean Hamza?
Yes, Hamza.
Yes, Hamza, Ta,
Ta,
and Ya. Yes, what is the family?
This is family one.
Yes, family one. Can you give me the Madi?
Ata.
Ata,
Ya.
and then, yes, Ya'ti. Do you know any of the master?
Not properly. No.
We have three that day when we did the intro to the dictionary, right? When we revised the dictionary, okay, we have Itian, Atyun, and Maktah. Okay, what is our ism fa'il? Fahuwa?
يأتي فهو Atun.
Yes, not Atun, but
At.
what's the harakah on ta?
Atin.
Usually we have fa'ilun, so atiyun, right? Yes, but we don't do this, right? The ya we delete, put a kasratain instead. So ati.
Oh, I see.
Right? This is your rafa. This is your jar. Okay.
Okay.
Do we need a revision on Saf Kabir for this? I think we do. Okay. So, sorry. Yeah, second. Okay. So this is rafa. Atin. This is also jar. Atin. What is our nasab version?
Atan.
So this is when we put back the ya. Okay. The kasra remains. Put your ya. Atiyan. Okay. What about your dual? So muslimun, muslimani. So what does it become here?
Yani.
Sorry?
Atayani.
Not ta, but still remain
Atiyani.
T. Yes.
Atiyani.
Atiyani. What about your Nasib version. This is rafa.
Atuna.
Nasib. This is rafa. I'm moving down.
No, sorry. Atiyani. Atiya.
Yaini.
Atiyan again. Atiyaini.
Yes. And then your jar.
Atiyaini again.
Yes, exactly. And then your rafa. Muslimuna.
Atiyuna.
Okay. So,
Atuna. Atuna.
yes.
will-
Okay. So we put kasra. The ya comes back. Then we have una. Right. So now we have two sukuns. So the ya gets dropped. And the kasra changed to dhamma. That's how we get atuna. Okay, so if that is your rafa, what is your nasib version? Atuna, and then una, ina, right?
Atina.
Yes. So change back to kasra. Yeah. Okay, atina. Can everyone?
Inshallah. Good
Okay.
review, sister.
Alhamdulillah. So this
Yeah.
is our fi'il mudhari. Let's do revision for mudhari also. Ya'ti. What's the huma version? This is huwa, right? Ya'ti is
Yes.
huwa.
Yatiyani.
Yes. Ya'tiyani. Next one.
Yatuna.
Yes. Okay, same thing happened for this. Change to dhamma. And then here.
Tati.
Yes. Ta'ti. And then next one.
Tiyani.
Yes. Ta'tiyani. And kunna.
Yatuna.
Yeah, what? Sorry?
Yatuna.
Ya'tina. Did you say this?
No, Yatuna.
Why tunna?
Yatina. Oh, sorry. Yes, Yatina. Sorry.
Yes, so from yansuru to yansurna, right? Just put sukun on the ya and then nun niswa. So ya'tina. Okay. So here, what we have for huwa, for marfu, okay, usually we have marfu bil what? For mudhari.
Yes, Ustaz. What did you say, Ustaz?
For
Sister?
mudhari, usually we have what? Marfu bil mudhari huwa. You understand my question? Okay.
No.
If you have a normal mudhari word, for example, yansuru, what is the sign of mudhari there?
Yeah,
Yansuru.
the sign is that before it is Ya Anita.
Okay.
Word.
I'm saying fi'il mudhari marfu. What's the sign of the marfu here?
The sign of the marfu is Dhamma.
Yes. Okay. So in a normal fi'il mudhari, the sign of the marfu is dhamma here, and the dual and the plural, for example, yansuruna, what will be the sign of the marfu here?
Noon.
Subutun nun or hazaf nun?
Subutun Noon.
Yes. Okay. So for nakis fi'il, the nun, the subutun nun is still there. Okay. But our huwa is different, right? Instead of a
Okay.
dhamma, get a ya ending. Okay. So when fi'il and isms get a ending that is with weak letter, ya or waw, okay, then we use the term muqaddarah. Okay, then we use the term muqaddarah. Muqaddarah means you are implying. Okay, so you know that this is a fi'il mudhari, okay, and this must be marfu because there's nothing making it mansub. It's not fathah also, and if it was majzum anyway, the ya will not be there. Okay, so you know that this is marfu, so you say fi'il mudhari marfu, okay, bil dhamma al-muqaddarah. It is
Uh,
marfu with a dhamma that is implied. You cannot see, but you know it's supposed to be there.
I see.
Okay. And
Yes.
then after that, what is our pronoun here? Our fa'il?
ضمير مستتر وفاعله هو.
Yes. So that part you can say the same thing. Okay. So wal fa'il is dhamir mustatir. Jawazan or wujuban?
I don't understand this thing. I'm going to go through it. Wujubana Jawasan.
Okay. So jawazan means it's permissible to be hidden. When you say a dhamir is hidden, there's two ruling for it. Is it permissible to be hidden or is it wajib to be hidden? Okay. When is it permissible? It's permissible when it's huwa or hiya, because it's not wajib because it can take an outside doer. Okay. The other dhamir mustatir will be wujuban. It is wajib to be hidden because you cannot have an outside doer. You understand? So when you cannot have outside doer, you say wujuban. When you can have a outside doer, you say jawazan. It's not wajib to be hidden. It's jawaz only. It's jaiz only. You understand now? Inshallah.
Yes.
Okay. And then you say takdiruhu. Who are you implying? Because you say it's hidden, so you have to tell me who are you implying in the hidden, which is huwa here. Can? Inshallah.
Yes.
Okay. Alhamdulillah. Summa ya'ti. So next person, I think Sister Asma is here.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Min ba'di.
Min is a harf jar and ba'di is majroor.
This is your ism majrur. What's the sign of the majrur?
Bil kasrah.
Yes, bil kasra. And min is harf jar muta'alliq. So it must be muta'alliq. Muta'alliq to what?
Mutaliq to Ati. Mutaliq.
You mean ya'ti?
Yeah, yati.
Yes, ya'ti, which is the fi'il. So muta'alliq bil fi'il,
Feel.
which is ya'ti.
Yeah.
Can you finish the next one? Zalika.
Zalika. Zalika is ismul ishara. Zaidan ismul ishara.
Yes, good. The za is the ism ishara. What is the status of the ism ishara?
It is the sukun. This sukun.
You mean mabni li sukun? Yes,
Yeah,
it is.
mabni sukun.
But what is the status?
It is going to be Zalika is here. Mabni lil fat. Mabni sukun.
Ism ishara has a status, right? It can be rafa, can be nasab, can be jar.
Rafa nasab jar. So here we do have feel, and inside we do have. Can it be outside? Ismul ishara, and we don't have mushar ilayh.
Okay, so even before that, even if you're thinking about all that, right? You have a half jar, you have ba'di.
Yes.
Ba'di is what kind of word?
Oh, special mudaf.
Yes, right?
So it's a connection.
Yes, so
Special
there is a
mudaf.
connection here. So which means Zalika is a
Zalika is an ismul ishara. No, Zalika is an mushar ilayh.
no. Zalika
No,
is an
it's
ism
a mudaf
ishara.
ilayh.
Yes, exactly. So it must be fi mahalli.
Yeah. Fi mahalli jar.
Yes, because it is the mudaf
Mudaf
ilayhi.
ilayh to
Yes.
ba'di.
Yes, exactly. Okay. And of course, if you want to say your lam is what? What do we say about the lam?
Lam ism muqatib. Qatib.
Khatib is the kaf. What does khatib mean?
Qatib means we can the second person.
Yeah, the one
talk.
you're addressing, exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. So that is the kaf. The lam is for
Buba, bud.
Yes. For pointing to something far.
Yeah, pointing. Yes.
Ba,
Yeah.
bu, which is far.
Bud.
Okay.
Yes.
And the kaf,
Is
kaf is for the
on
one that you
the-
addressing.
Yes.
Oops. Okay, can?
Yes, alhamdulillah.
Okay, so this one you were talking about as in Islam Isyarah needs a musyaran ilahi, right?
Yeah. We
That
don't have.
depends. Yeah, that's not the case here. Okay, this is not a mubtada or this is not like a fragment coming. Okay, just that if you translate, how would you translate? Ya'ti
Okay.
coming min ba'di dhalik. Coming,
Coming from Bada means after that.
yeah, basically after that. What does that refers to?
That refers to Sabah, 7.
The 7 years, but not here, but the one
It's
before.
before that.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. After the one that you plant just now for 7
Yeah.
years, something is
Yes.
coming. Okay?
Okay. Yes.
Okay, Alhamdulillah. Sister Bibi, Sab'un.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi
Assalamualaikum
wabarakatuh.
warahmatullah.
Okay, sab'un shidadan is the fa'il for ya'ti.
Yes,
Ya'ti.
so just now here, we actually don't need this. Okay? Because we have an outside doer. So this is our fa'il and
Fa'il and
Status?
sifa.
what is Sab'un? Haven't
Sab'un
finished?
sab'un is fa'il marfu' bi dhamma.
Yes, marfu' bi dhamma and shidadun.
Is the sifa. Sifa li sab'un.
Yes, sifa di sab'un, which is also
Marfu' bi dhamma.
sarf.
Which one? Shidadun.
Yes, shidad.
Okay. Shim dal dal. This is family 1.
Yes.
Family 1, right? And then is it shidda or shadda?
You can never start with a kasra, right? The madi.
Okay, shadda. Which family is this? I'm
We
not sure.
have nasoro and doroba.
So it is shadda yashdud. Is it? Yashudu. Yashudu.
Yes, yes, should do.
Yashudu. And then
Or-
one more daraba, is it? Then yashidu.
Yes, yeah, should do. Good. Shiddah is actually your master. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
And then fahuwa,
Fahuwa shadin.
again,
Shadin.
shadun, you mean.
Oh yes,
Right?
yes. Yeah,
Just now. Yes.
yeah, it's
Okay.
not nakis. Okay.
Yes. So, shidad, singular or plural?
Shidadun is singular, I think.
This is plural actually.
Oh yeah, shadun is the singular.
No,
No?
the singular is the ism sifah. What do you think is
Shadid.
the... Yes, exactly.
Shadid.
Okay, so this is ism sifah again. The plural, the singular is
Shadid.
shadid.
So the plural will be shidadun.
Yes, one of the plural is shidad. We have same like just now. Shidda. Just now we have akilla, right? Ashidda.
Yeah, this
And
comes
then,
in the Suratul Fat.
oh, I don't know. I don't know.
Ashidda, oh yeah.
Yes, and then just now we have kilal. So here we have,
Shidad, is it?
yes, exactly. Okay.
Shidad.
Same kind of word, same kind of root letters also as in mudha'af. Just now was qalil. This is shidad now. Okay. So the singular and the plural basically the same pattern. Clear? Inshallah.
Inshallah.
Okay. Yes. Back to Sister Zarina.
Okay, yakuna. Okay, we did the word. So it's a fi'il mudhari. Yeah. Fi'il mudhari. Mabni ala sukun.
Mabni ala sukun.
And then litisolihi Binun Niswa.
Yes. Nun. Niswah. Mm-hmm.
And the noon is our domir tasil fi mahali rafa fa'il.
Yes. In simple terms, what is our
Yeah.
pronoun here? As in huwa, huma.
The hunna.
Yes, hunna. So, question. What is hunna referring back to?
Isn't it the cows? I think?
Okay, let's translate. Oh, you get all the translation today.
Yeah.
Let's translate this first. Oops. Okay. Summa yati.
So I say then.
Then
Then
the fa'il is here. Sab'un shidad.
yeah, then 7 years. Yeah. They
Okay.
put 7 hard years. Yeah.
Let's translate as per the order because we have
Okay.
a reason why later. Okay. So then yati.
Then will come, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Will come. Min ba'di dhalik.
After that,
After that.
yeah, and then the 7
shidad.
the hard years. I saw the translation.
Yes. So shidad can mean
Severe,
intense. Okay.
And, yeah.
severe also, right?
Yes, severe, difficult, all that.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
7 hard, and then
Uh,
ya'kulna.
which I have to add the which, which will eat.
Okay, which will eat.
Consume.
Okay. Yes, which will consume actually is the better one. Which will consume. Okay, so
Yeah.
what is that hunna there?
Yeah, I refer to something before.
What is that?
The
grain
What's the-
reserve.
Is it Sumbuli?
Actually,
Grain
so
reserve.
okay, this seven hard. What is this 7 hard? There should be a thing. What is the
Years,
thing?
right?
Yes,
The 7
it's
years.
yes.
the
Okay.
years,
Sinina.
yeah, that's what 7 hard years.
Okay.
Sinin, is it?
Yes, sini. Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. So actually, this hunna is going back to the years here.
So Sinin is feminine, is it?
Sinin, yes, well, it is can be treated as jamak mulhaq, jamak muzakkar salim, right? But it is also non-human, so that's why
Okay.
yeah, you could
Non-human
treat it
plural.
as yeah. So in the fi'il, it can be usually the hunna is used for non-humans. So yes, so which will consume. So why do we have a which here?
Because it's
Because of
sifa.
Yes.
Sabun
Okay.
shidadun, and then kulna will be the sifa for shidadun.
Yeah, shadidan.
Basically actually for sinin, which is not there.
Yes.
Okay, which we put in brackets. Okay. So here we will say wal jumlah ba'da is fi mahali what?
Fi mali rafa?
Yes, because it's the sifa
Fa of shidadun.
sinin.
Oh, sinin.
The
Oh,
years.
that's missing. Oh, the
Yes,
years. Yeah, okay.
correct, exactly. Okay, it's missing, but it's implied. How do you know that this is talking about years? Because it's in the context from the previous ayah. Right,
Yeah.
here they say 7 years there, so it doesn't have to repeat it here.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't understand when it's in front. Because usually things are related at the back. Now suddenly it goes in front.
Which one? Which one?
The yakulna. We said it's related to what? Now it's related to something.
Behind, right? So sinin is here, supposed to be here. So it's at the back. Not at the front, at the back. At the back.
Okay.
Okay, sinin is supposed to be here.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Yes, Sister Hamisa. We did the sifa. We did the sarf of akala already. Yes. So ma, you get all the
Oh, the isim
ma
mouse.
mafsul. Ma
Yes.
is isim mafsul.
Di mahali.
في محل نصب.
Yes. How do we know that?
Is related to the fi'il before it. It's a maf'ul bihi.
Yes, correct. So we have already a fi'il, a fa'il. This cannot be an outside doer. So it must be the maf'ul
Bihi.
bihi. And it needs a
Wa jumlah ba'daha is fi mahalli sorry, wa jumlah ba'daha is silatul mausul la mahalla laha min al-i'rab.
I was thinking, right, when I was doing this also, like, because sometimes you say like when it's ma masdariyah, you don't know the role, but actually, right, whether it's masdariyah or mausul, you should approach it the same way. So if you have no problems with mausul, masdariyah also shouldn't be any much different. Okay. Okay. Next
Still
one.
slow in identifying.
Yeah.
Sister Fazana. Qaddamtum. Sister Fazana?
Yes, sister.
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. قدم.
You want to do the
is,
Sarf first or the Iraab first?
the Sarf would be better.
Okay.
قدم يقدم.
Root letters.
قاف دال ميم.
Family.
Family 1. قدم يقدم. No, family 2.
Yes, good. Qaddama.
يقدم.
Yes, you
تقديم.
qaddimu.
Yes.
Good.
تقديم.
Mm-hmm. And then ism fa'il.
فهو مقدم.
Muqadda or
No.
muqaddi?
مقدم.
Yes, muqaddimun. Good. So what is this word here? Qaddamtum.
To present, this is Madi.
Yes. So
Fi'il
fi'il madi. Mm-hmm. Fi'il madi is always.
Mabni.
Yes. Why do we say fi'il madi is mabni?
Because we cannot change its harakat. Like in present tense, we can make it do and mansub. And
Yes, exactly. Okay, so if we add, for example, half nasiba here, okay, it will not affect a fi'il madi or fi'il amr. So that's why we call fi'il madi and fi'il amr mabni. Good. Mabni ala.
مبني على سكون.
Yes, sukun. And then what do we say? Lit.
وقع في محل
Litti.
Solihi.
Litisolihi. So whenever we have mabli ala, whenever it's not huwa and hiya, okay, once it's the rest, after we say mabni ala fat or dom or sukun, we say litisolihi because of its attachment to, okay, it will always be followed by your fa'il. Okay, so what is the fa'il here?
هو
Qaddamtum.
قدم. Oh no, this is أنتم.
Yes, antum. So all your ta, what do we call it? Do you know?
بالتاء. نعم.
Ta of the doer.
تاء.
Ta, what's the doer in Arabic? Doer. Not.
فاعل.
Yes. Bita al-fa'il. Okay. So all your ta except for here. So all your anta, antuma, antum, anti, antunna, and even ana. Okay. Qaddam tu. You will use the same word for it. Okay. Ta al-fa'il. Okay, litisorihi, because of its attachment to the ta al-fa'il. And then you talk about the ta itself. The ta itself is what kind of dhamir? Mustatir, muttasil, munfasil.
Okay.
Which kind?
والتاء ضمير متصل.
Yes,
الضمير
it is muttasil. So it's fi mahalli status. Talking about the antum.
في محل رفع
Yes, because it's the fa'il. Okay?
فاعل.
Yes.
Okay.
So fi'il madi, you say it's mabni ala something, but or dom or sukun, all you can see there. And then because of its attachment, litisalihi bi, it can be ta fa'il if it is a nun hunna, nun niswa, if it's nahnu na al fa'idina, if it's the alif, the dual, alif al ithnain. Okay? And then you talk about the ta itself, or the alif itself, or the nun itself, or the na itself. All will be domir muttasil fi mahali rafa fa'il. Clear?
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. Alhamdulillah. Yes.
Okay, alhamdulillah. Next one, Sister Asma.
Yes.
Lahunna.
Ista jar like harf jar.
Yes.
La and hunna is a majroor.
Good. Together.
متعلق بالفيل to jar ومجرور متعلق بالفيل to this
Which
one.
fi'il?
This is okay. Is going back to Yati or it's just
We have
qaddam?
yati, we have yakulna, we have
Yeah.
qaddamtum. So doing this.
Yeah. So it is qaddam to
Yes, correct. Usually the closest one to it. Okay.
yeah.
So qaddamtum is the fi'il. Next one, illa to this one.
Illa is we just taken in the beginning of the
Yes.
class like is the something
Is
is the
this
sana
na
is
this
is is the is the
is
sana is the sana
na.
is the sana is
Yeah, it's like istighfar, istithna.
Istithna.
Yes. Okay. Means
Istithna, yes.
exception. And then qalilan again is our yes, exactly. The same root letters, mustasna. And what status?
It is mansub.
What's the sign?
Bil fatha.
Yes. So it's exactly the same word as just now.
Maf'ul.
Sorry?
Yeah. No.
It's just no maf'ul. This is
Okay.
what are you singling out
Okay.
from whatever just now. Okay, when we translate, inshallah, it will become very clear. Okay, so after illa, you have your what are you singling out. Okay, so it's again qalilan a bit. Okay,
Yes.
so
Yes.
Sister Bibi,
Yes.
mimma,
Mimma is jar wa majroor. So
this is
jar and
exactly
then
the same as just now.
Yep. So mimma jar wa majroor muta'alliq to it's
See if you
actually
can remember. Yes, sifah of.
to qalilan.
Yes, okay. So this will be washibu.
Wa shibhu jumla
Mm-hmm.
fi mahali nasab
Mm-hmm.
sifa li qalilan.
Yes, exactly. Hold on, let me copy. Mimma. Oops. Ta'kulun. This is different word. So you do the start for this, inshallah. Mimma tuhsinun.
Tuhsinun.
What's the sarf of that?
Ha sad nun.
Mm-hmm. Oops.
I think it's family 4.
Yes. Ha sod nun. Family 4. Madi.
Ahsana.
Na.
Yuhsinu.
Yuhsinu. And what is our master?
Ihsanun.
Yes. And what is our
Muhsinun.
Yes. Yeah, this is different from Muhsin.
Yeah.
That is Hasan, Ahsan. This is Ahsan. Okay.
Yeah, Ahsan.
What's the meaning of Hasanun?
Hasanun.
I saw it to store or to preserve.
This okay. What is the famous dua book that we all know from these two letters?
The who's what? The fort of
Yes, fortress of the Muslim.
fortress.
Oh,
Yes.
Phosphorus. Yeah, yeah.
Yes, Hisan. Okay,
Hisnul-
Hisnul Muslim.
It's
Yes.
no, yeah, it's no Muslim.
Okay, it's from the same root letters,
Oh,
which
yeah.
means fortress. Okay,
Yes,
or as the
yeah.
verb is basically like to store, to preserve, to guard.
Mm.
Basically, a fortress. Okay, so Sister PV, you can translate this one from here. It until yakulna, which will consume
Okay.
ma qaddamtum.
Okay, which will consume ma qaddamtum, whatever you have qaddamtum is sent.
Is it?
But
Send
here is
forward,
what, no?
basically, right?
Send forward, right? But here
But
is what? Oh, you
basically,
advance.
this correct. You put in advance or you prepared in advance. Okay, so whatever you, what do you want to use? Prepare or put? Maybe
Yeah,
both.
put.
Prepare,
Or
put
put in
in
advance
advance. Okay.
for it.
Yes, for it. Meaning
Except
for the
for
years.
the years.
Mhm.
And except
Except
a little
a little.
from which
Mhm.
you all preserve. Is it preserved or not?
Yes.
Restore. You all
You will
you will
store,
restore.
store or preserve.
Store, yeah, okay.
Okay. So just now he said you all will plant for 7 years, right? All you leave it in its years except for some that you eat. Okay. Then he said, now after that will come 7 more years.
Which
Okay.
is hard years.
Yes, which
Yeah.
will eat whatever
You have
which-
stored.
exactly, not the years that will be eating, right? Actually, it's you lah. You will be eating in those years. You will be eating whatever you have stored just now, the Qalilan. No. The one that you leave just now, sorry. The one that you leave.
The one you left in the years.
Yes, correct. Okay. Except a few now, which you will store again. Because in a lot of translations, okay, they will put also to so. Okay. So from this little that you will store, after the 7 hard years, you will start to plant again, basically. Okay. So in a lot of translation, which is actually translation, what they do is they get from tafsir, right? So this is what they got from tafsir. Also is in the context of the next verse, which we will do on Wednesday, inshallah. Okay. Any questions?
Sister, do the translation again, please.
For
Explain
this
again
one?
what.
I still don't understand the how the yakulna goes back to the years.
Okay. So
It doesn't reflect. I don't know.
these 7 hard years, right, will eat whatever you have
have
put
stored.
in advance just now,
we have
which
stored.
you leave in its years. Okay. So
Ah,
the Arabic says the years will eat it. Okay. But we understand obviously the years cannot eat, right? The years
yeah,
do not eat. It is basically it's what you will eat in those difficult years lah. Okay. What you will eat is just now what you left in its sumbuli, right? What you left in its years.
Yes.
Okay, that is what you qaddam. Okay, this one.
Okay.
What you left in its years. What it means in this ayah is what you have put in advance. That one. Okay, except a little, which you will store now. Okay, you will
This is the
store for what?
second time.
To sow. Yes, correct. To
Yeah.
sow.
Second time storing for the next.
Yes, correct.
7 years.
After the 7 years
7
done,
years.
right? You want to replant. Obviously, you have to store some of the grains. Okay. Can understand? Inshallah.
Yeah. Inshallah.
Just wanted to point out, right, that this happened. This is basically Yusuf's reply, right, to
Yes.
his friends coming and asking what is your fatwa about this, right? When actually Yusuf, he could have like, hey, Now you now you remember me, huh?
Yeah, correct,
When
correct.
did he insist on seeing the king?
After this.
After this, yeah.
Yes. Yes. So before
thought-
that, right, we always remember like as if he insists to see the king first, right?
Yeah.
Somehow we have that in
so
our
too.
mind, right? But actually, he actually gave
Give the answer.
give the answer first, and then after I say, hey, now is the time to tell your king, you know. I think he sees a more like a more desperate thing that's coming that is even more desperate than him, right? So I guess that's why. Inshallah,
Very
we I
pure
don't
heart,
think yes we cannot do
very
that
pure heart.
probably.
yeah,
We were like, why don't you get me out first and then I'll talk to your king.
yes,
Right?
correct.
MashaAllah. Okay, so that was something that we can think about. Okay, any questions? No?
Yeah,
Okay, then I'll see you all tomorrow, inshallah, for ikhlas.
Ustaza, just I will ask this question and I'll personally mail it to you. But I'm always confused about this all of a sudden sifa because I only know about all those four properties should match with the previous word. But over here, when you people talk about ism sifa and sifa, so I'm a bit confused about it. So inshallah, I'll ask you this question and I'll send the message to you over there. I hope you understand what I'm
Actually,
asking.
I don't appreciate that much as well, Sis Madana. Because when a jumla become a sifat when something before it, and it get confusing actually. Really.
Yes, it's confusing for me too.
Okay, so when a jumlah is a sifa, okay, it doesn't take the four properties rule anymore. Okay.
It is the complex.
Yes, when it is a complex sifa, the rule is you have a nakira ism followed by a jumlah or a shibu jumlah. Okay, the four properties thing doesn't use anymore. But usually if it's a jumlah fi'liyah especially, right? Usually the fa'il will go back to something. You can see the tying up there because every fi'il has a fa'il, right? So obviously the fa'il will have to be something to do with whatever is before it. So that's why we see the example here is this is hunna. Okay, but even if this is not hunna or whatever it is, whatever the jumlah will be, right? Because we have a nakira ism followed by a jumlah or shibu jumlah in this case here, right? It is going to be the sifa. The four properties thing doesn't matter anymore except when you say the jumlah is fi mahali what, okay? Or the shibu jumlah is fi mahali what. Only that one. Otherwise, whether it's singular, obviously you cannot say the jumlah is singular, is nakira, right? It's a jumlah. So yes, it doesn't need the four properties thing anymore. Okay, Sister Fazana? But if
you can say this way as well, right? I mean, each slot in the sentence, it can be expanded. So here, qalilan, and then followed by a shibu jumlah. So the shibu jumlah is taking the place of the sifa for qalilan.
Yeah, so we say it's fi mahali, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
so
just
that's
that.
how the complex sifa comes in.
Yeah, but we don't see as in the
four properties,
anymore. Yes, we don't have that rule coming into play anymore.
It's just the Iraab only match.
Yes,
so
correct.
Fi mahali.
Yes, exactly.
So what would be the sign? The sign would be for it should be nakira and mansub form.
No, it doesn't have to be mansub. Doesn't have to be mansub. It can be any, can be rafa, can be anything. Okay. So yeah. So when you have a nakira ism followed by a shibu jumlah or a jumlah, any jumlah fi'liyah or jumlah ismiyah, then it can be a sifah of the nakira word.
Okay. Okay, but the note that you have, if you could send that particular thing to us, is sifa,
Inshallah.
So when we read it, so it would be easy for us with examples.
Inshallah. Can, inshallah. Okay. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilaik. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Jazakallah khairan.
Wa iyyakum.